We need the remote. Where's the remote? Hello everyone, it is Songus Garden here, and welcome back to another YouTube live stream. Now the reason why I said the intro again is just to test the audio and make sure you guys can hear me. If you guys can still hear me perfectly, then great. Now I want to point out some things before we continue on with the game or the stream, and that firstly, the Good Night, my Battle Royale map. So, of course, Code 2.0 still hasn't came out yet, so, like for console, is what I mean. So that's why, yeah, but I still kept the promise in my head that as soon as Code 2.0, no matter how long it takes, eventually does come out, I will immediately remake my Battle Royale map in the 2.0 style. Because as you know, Code 2.0 makes Battle Royale maps, for example, look way better. Almost as if they were made by Epic Games. Because as you know, Code 2.0 is basically Fortnite's engine given to us. So, yeah. So I've recently uploaded a live event and everything, so downtime is officially going on. I will be posting an official video. I'll be posting a video about the downtime when it happens. So now back. So one last thing, real quick, is that song skits have returned. If you don't know what they are, basically a song skit, which has also been done by other people, so it's not just from me. Just so you know, is basically a role-playing type thing, a role-playing Sonic role-play that people do on a game called Little Big Planet 3. And if you're an OG, and I say that because like it's quite old now, Little Big Planet 3 is, but if you're an OG, then you'll know that that's a very classic nostalgic game, and it's one of my first childhood games. So that's why I've never deleted it off my PlayStation to this day. So yeah, that's just something I want to point out as well. Now the reason that I only released 2 song skits was, by the way, Lucas, both me and Lucas, aka Viper, we both started a song, we both created our song skits. But he did like the first main few seasons of song skits, which I also did as well. We basically both did a few, and then I don't know if he has the original channel or not, but well, I don't know. By the way, I've continued it, and he still does it with me. Because that's why he's still waiting for me to get PS Plus, so that we can officially bring back song skits. That's why I've only made 2, because I did, and they were very long ones, because I was making sure to get 2 at least done before the free PlayStation Plus weekend thing ran out, which I think was last week. And so, one last thing. So, if you have been hanging around for a long time, you'll know that I had my original channel gone because of my tablet issue. Because as you know, my original main Songus Guardian channel was also called Songus Guardian, but it was not shortened down to what this channel is called as Sonic the XFG, because it was just simply the full name Sonic the X-Force Guardian, which currently has 96 subs. The channel is still there, but like I said, I don't have access to it because it was on my tablet, and my tablet broke, so I don't have it anymore. But anyways, so what I'm trying to say is that on that channel, which was my first original channel, that I had first started Good Night Battle Royale, aka my creative Battle Royale map. And if you have actually seen the video, you'll know that it was first called simply Just the Dudo 6's BR map, which if you don't know, that's my PlayStation username. So that's what it used to be called, and then it was changed to some random, and then as I was like getting ready, basically somewhat like a beta testing for me. As I was getting prepared, like getting used to making BL maps, well, it was my dream to make one, so. But once I got used to it, I started giving it different types of names to see which one would fit the best, that I would use for the rest of, well, for eternity, basically. The only ones I can actually remember was Refined Royale, because fun fact, if you don't know, I think it's a taco prefab gallery, had a food, like a little sign thing that said Refined Royale, well, I think it said Refined something, but I don't know if it said Royale, but I basically mixed it in with Battle Royale and called it Refined Royale. But then I stuck with the simple name of Gun Night, basically doing what Fortnite does, simply just, but instead of putting Gun Night, because, well, you use guns. So I thought that was a nice trick, and of course I still use that name to this day. If I ever do change it, well, I might. I'm going to do a series of votings, because of course I want to actually determine which name I want to officially use. Because I still want to stick with Good Night, because that's still a good name, but it does, sometimes when I mention the name, it does kind of throw it off a little. So, what I'll do is, for the next few days, or maybe even weeks, depends on how many times I do it, I'll keep looking, like, creating random Battle Royale names, or even using, and I'll put them in a series of polls that I'll create on the community section of my channel, which I know only some devices can see. So with that being said, I'll even go on the Discord server that I've joined and do that as well. But with that being said, just even if it's just one person, just at least one person or more, which would be nice, to just vote on the name that you think suits best for my Battle Royale map. And maybe it might be the name that would want you to watch the BR map videos more, maybe because the word good just feels a bit copying and stuff. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna get on with the video. So, we're gonna actually head on to Fortnite this time, because why not? No, because as you can see right there, it's kind of a little bug, where basically so if you're wondering why I turned the volume down so really low, it's because in my Fortnite gameplay like stream that I did with Dayton, you'll know that I basically had the Kid LAROI's lobby track, which I'll show you right here, playing in the background of my lobby. Because of that, the YouTube copyright strike. I don't know if it's copyright strike because it had a yellow warning on it, but let me know which one it was. By the way, a copyright video, and at first I thought, why would it do that? Until I checked what the song was and realized my mistake. So we're just gonna stick it with the original lobby music, which is the music I tend to mostly use, and yeah. See, I did get V-Bucks a while ago. I think it was also with the crew, so I have gotten a few skins. Well, really two, so I don't know if I recorded a video of it, but I did have the full Mars Rise bundle, but in the end I refunded it simply because, not just to get Beast Boy, because even though I'm not really a big fan of DC and especially Beast Boy and Teen Titans, I still got it anyway, because why not? Plus I have one refund ticket left, so I might as well use it anyway. But I also got another Jonesy that I wanted to get for ages, which was Jonesy Unchained. Because of course when it first came out, I immediately saw it and desperately wanted to get it, but at the time I never had V-Bucks, so I could never get it. So yeah. If you're also wondering, yes, I have got colorblind mode on, but not just Fortnite's one, but also Xbox's version of it. Now so far it doesn't look too bad, I can still pretty much dictate the colours and everything, so, and that's fine. I've had it before Fortnite removes them, which I hope they don't, because I know they are kind of cheating in some ways, but they're just useful to do. Now, I didn't use bots on this, which is why I'm going to show you this. So as you can see, I have finally completed the entire Survivor Medal list, and I've gone to Mythic 1. Now, awkward, you might say, well, you might have used, you've used the bots clearly, because there'd be no way of you grinding up to that quickly, but it has been a long time since I first added it, so I didn't use bots. It's just not bots, because you can still find bots in normal matches. Plus, there's not. Those are the times that somehow, whenever I'm doing something in the match, not many sweats appear. The only reason I'm using bots is to, well, get XP. Because I am officially wanting to get to level 200 since I am very close. And that's because once again the bonus rewards for this season are actually really good. So yeah. Now I do have my own official drop spot that I like to go to all the time, which is this spot right here. Unlike most people, I have many different drop spots. Every single season. So for example, season 1, there was a little house, village that was roughly right here, and that was the drop spot that me and Dane would go to every time. And then for season 2, for example, I don't think there was one. Oh wait, no, there was. Thanks to Nick Freddy, this little island here next to Steve Springs became my drop spot. And then for this season, well, for season 3 and 4, it was just basically this, because season 3 didn't really have anything that was going to drop at. Well, besides this and Rumble, because the reason why is because some exotics from the Heisted event thing was still going on. That's a lot right there. I don't want to alert it yet. I need to be able to get guns to fight it for. But basically, what was I gonna say? And so so you can still get the Hazard Breacher, the Runner Gun SMG, and even the Accelerant. And where I got the Accelerant from was right here at Rumble, because right around this big temple part of the POI, there's an NPC that sells you the Hazard Accelerant. So what I would do, or me and Damon would do, is every time we started a match, if there was nowhere else we had to go to from either quest or we just didn't want to go anywhere, we would line that Rumble, bind the Accelerant, and then that way we'd have high amounts of damage on our shotgun, and we'd be able to eliminate people quite quickly. Now, I want to come back to what I was talking about earlier, at the beginning of the stream, when I talked about, so basically about why I was talking about my original channel and when I first started my Battle Royale map, which we know now as Gun Night. That's because I found out that so of course my Battle Royale map, as I checked on my main channel, on my original channel, which I sent to myself, which I saved so that I could look at it another time. So Gun Night, my Battle Royale map, I found out has officially first launched and started on my channel. But also was just started on the 21st of March, and here's the important part: 2021. That is 2 whole years that led up to this point. Which therefore means that Gun Night, my creative Battle Royale map, is officially 2 years old in the making, from when I first started it on my original channel all the way till now. Now of course my Battle Royale map has had numerous birthday updates, but they weren't for the actual game, they were for my friends and even myself. So this upcoming small update in season 2, of course, because I just not long ended season 1, will be the first official birthday update for Gunnight Battle Royale itself. Will be the first official birthday update for the game. It's for the Battle Royale game itself. So I am very excited actually to be talking about this. So that's because yeah, but yeah. So I can't wait to make this small little update to celebrate Gunight's 2-year anniversary birthday celebration. And that of course means that once next year rolls around, maybe like in February or maybe even in March of next year, will be when I do the 3-year birthday celebration for Gunnight. That I finally figured it out. Even my friends and even some people on Slay Bets like official Fortnite Discord are even agreeing and just as shocked as I am that my Battle Royale map, which hasn't even been published to, of course, actual code for other people to play, because of course I don't have a code, and apparently I'm not old enough. I'm 2 years away from being old enough. Anyway, but yeah, and so yeah, so basically that's besides it. So that's the main thing I want to talk about. And yeah. Now also, if you know, no, but on my community section of my channel where I make the community posts, I actually I mentioned about that my old Versus Songs Guardian mod that I made on my channel, which only had me, Dayton, and I think someone else. I don't know. But then I was mostly making a bunch of random free play songs. As you know, that I stopped that, and then I said that I was gonna make basically a remake version of the mod. Now, of course, you might think that I'm not actually doing that because I haven't made any single like indications of anything so far. But that's because that's because right now I'm actually working on it. So it's gonna be a very long one, probably longer than the Sonic C Nightmare run, and even probably the Pibby one that I made. Because in fact, because it's gonna contain pretty much all the Final Fantasy songs that I love, and even ones that I might slightly like. And so it's called, so its official name, instead of just simply being called versus Sonic Guardian, it's now officially called Friday Night Refresh. And I officially nicknamed it, and its official update is version 4.0. So it's because I'm adding so much more to the mod than it already had last time. The last time I made it, I decided to call it a 4.0. And yes, depending on how big it is or how big of a difference it is to the original I've made, the update number will vary. But yeah, I'll probably explain it another time, but either way, that's practically basically everything I wanted to explain on the next time I made a stream, which was today. So as you can tell, it's nearly 3 o'clock, but but what I'm doing is that once I finish the Sunscreen mod, I will then post the official trailer for it. Because you see, the one problem that, or the one thing that I started to notice on the first, like for the past mods I've been making, was that whenever I made a trailer of something before it was even finished, that led to me like forgetting about what the trailer had and what I was supposed to include when the game when that so-called video came out. So when that video would come out, I would end up publishing it, missing out on the stuff that I was supposed to add that was shown in the trailer. So now I'm making it my mission to, from now on, that when I'm making something that's going to contain a trailer, I will make the video first, and then, so basically I'll record the video and get all the editing and stuff done, and then I'll release the trailer for it. That way, when the trailer is uploaded, and then, so then that way when I upload the full video, it will contain everything that the trailer showed. And I know it's kind of surprising that I haven't done that in ages since I first started YouTube, but that's just part of my disability. So now that I have figured it out, I will now make sure that that's my mission to do so. So that the next time I miss out something, it will simply just be because I've probably forgotten or I've misplaced it or something. No, I even said this in my head before I even started the stream, that this ain't really going to be a very long stream. Not just because it's late at night, but because I'm not really keen to... Now I think that I'm not keen to like making a lot of gameplay or something on this stream. Because of course the highest times I've ever stayed up was of course 6 o'clock, but that doesn't really happen because the main times that I do it, because the main times that I like, you know, record, well, that's not record, but the usual times I stay up is either 3 to 4 o'clock, because by the time 5 or 6 o'clock rolls around, that will be when most people normally wake up. And I'm not saying I don't like to wake up when people do at the same time, but since I have been to college now for a while, probably like maybe just a week, because it hasn't been that long. Because I had started on the 12th of September, and I don't know what day it's today, but basically it's been probably just over a week. And so, therefore, I would have to wake up at 6 o'clock like usual. So I thought I would just let that out there. So yeah, I thought I'd just let that out there anyway, just because, yeah. So anyway, so I basically explained about everything really, so... sorry. I explained about everything, so now I don't need... We basically know everything about Gunnight, the new names I might do, and how long it's been, and other stuff that I'm planning on and doing in the future, and all that lot. Now it's about time that we do just one quick Fortnite match, and probably end it there, because like I said earlier, I can't speak straight, or can't think straight as well. But like I said earlier, this of course a stream, but of course it's not going to be like an actual long ass stream, like I will do in the morning. Hopefully with Lucas and Dane if they want to play with me. Because they don't have to, but if they... That's no, I wouldn't be able to stream with them anyway, I'd have to do it on Twitch, but that's fine. Now, I might not put it in the description, but like, just go to my Twitch. It's literally SlimeKiosk in the full name. Don't worry, I'll post it in another video. In the next video I make, I will put the link to my Twitch channel in the description. So please, even if you're not watching the stream and you're just simply watching and you're just simply a viewer, please just simply look at the description and yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna end up going quiet now because I don't really have anything else to say in my head. So without further ado, just enjoy the final bits of the stream, and yeah, and I'll see you the next time. Now, also the reason why I don't really have anything else to say, not just because like that's just the usual me, but because also today I didn't just catch what I think is a big cold, but also my throat does kind of hurt a little, especially when I do sneeze and it hurts. So yeah, but anyways, just enjoy the stream and I'll see you guys next time we do anything. Or the next time I talk like this or something.